Ever been called too quiet? Ever wonder if that silence they judge is actually your greatest strength? In a small town huddled beneath gray limestone peaks, noise was the only measure of worth. Here, the loudest voice holds the power, and the flashiest soul was considered the most capable. Amidst this frantic gears of hollow noise, Ethan Carter was a silent outlier. A young man with deep, piercing eyes, he carries an uncanny sadness about him. While others his age chased pointless arguments, rowdy parties, or displays of raw muscle, Ethan chose the quiet corners of the town square or the high rocky ledges. He didn't say much, he just watched. He studied the wind bending the grass, the grit of an ant dragging food to its nest, and how everyone around him wasted their spirit on empty words. The townspeople couldn't grasp his stillness. To them, silence was cowardice, observation was nothing more than passivity. The crowd would often mock him, "Hey Ethan, cat got your tongue." Even the elders looked at him with doubt, certain that a man who wouldn't speak up for himself could never weather a real storm. But Ethan never bothered to explain. He understood a truth they missed: reacting to an insult brings you down to its level, but observing it places you above it. He believed silence wasn't an empty void, it was a reservoir of power. Like an arrow, the further it is pulled back into the shadows of the bowstring, the more fiercely it flies when finally released. The turning point came when a grand challenge was announced to find the town's next leader, a prize of ultimate career and honor. The first task, crossing the river of death, a stretch of water notorious for its lethal undercurrents. As the signal flared, the loudest and most confident leaped in, trying to bully the rapids with sheer muscle. Chaos erupted. Screams filled the air as, one by one, the current broke them. Ethan stood on the bank. He spent 10 minutes doing nothing but staring at the water. He watched the drift of dry leaves, mapping the deep whirlpools and the hidden, steady rocks beneath the surface. Only when the crowd lay exhausted did Ethan step in. He moved slow, but with surgical precision, stepping exactly where his mind had already cleared the path. He crossed without breaking a sweat, proving that observation reveals the path that the restless will always miss. The next challenge demanded finesse, finding an ancient relic hidden within a labyrinth of distractions. While his rivals tore the place apart, smashing walls in a blind panic, Ethan stood still. He closed his eyes, tuning out the noise until all he could hear was his own breath. When he opened them, he didn't look for the obvious. He sought the whispers in the details, a strange wear pattern on the stone floor, a single strand of spider silk snapping against the draft. He found the relic while the others were still drowning in their own rage. At the coronation, the elder asked him, "What is stronger than any weapon, yet never makes a sound?" Ethan met his gaze, his voice steady: "Patience. A weapon can win a battle, but patience wins the people. Silence may be overlooked, but it is the soil where respect takes root." The elder smiled, and a wave of realization washed over the town. They had spent years underestimating a genius. In a single moment, Ethan went from the outcast to the most respected figure in the valley. His story is a lesson for us all: if you're the quiet one, often feeling lost in this loud world, remember, you aren't weak. You've simply chosen a different path. You observe while others talk, you learn while others brag. Never trade your priceless stillness for cheap attention. Let your results speak louder than your words ever could. If you see yourself in Ethan, comment, quiet, and don't forget to subscribe to discover the hidden power within you.